Assalamu alaikum, dear parents. Welcome to our online introduction. Oh, I forgot, we're actually in person. Let me switch. All right, this is much better. All right, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Dear parents of MCC students, my name is Syed, or Mr. Syed, and I will be one of the school counselors for this school year. And inshallah, I'll be running the school counseling program. And inshallah, there will be more information sent out about that in the forthcoming emails. I just wanted to first start off and just share some quick thoughts about the school year starting. For most of you, I can imagine it's been a tough year. It's been a tough 18 months, and and it's not just tough for you. It's been tough for your kids, it's tough for your spouses, just everything being home. For some of you, it was great. For others, it was challenging. But now getting back into the routine of things is going to be really, really difficult with lunches and dropping kids off and coordinating pickup schedules and, homework and this and that. I mean, last year was there, but, we gave our kids a little bit of room. So it's definitely going to be an adjustment, and I just want to acknowledge that. I just wanted to share a few quick things, and I've added links to the email for you all to explore and read that and get more details, inshallah. So I want to keep this brief. Number one is being able to find balance in your life. Is of course now, kids are in school again, and re-entry back into school is a bit harder. It's a bit different now, versus before it was kind of a routine. Now it's like how do we keep up with this? It's a little hard. So there's an article about that. Routines in terms of children and their bedtime, and sleeping time and eating time. Routines really help kids thrive. We talked about an analogy, just like the tree has strong roots, and those strong roots keep the tree grounded even during a storm. Just like that, routines, even for our children, are those stake in the ground. That's what's going to keep them grounded. So inshallah, there's an article to read about that. Number three, in terms of child anxiety, anxiety is this emotion of anticipatory feeling of like something's not going to go so right. They're worried about something. And if it grows to a certain point, it becomes anxiety. It can become chronic, right? And with cleanliness, some students may be worried because it's COVID. Even as parents, maybe some of you are concerned, right? And being able to work with that, being able to acknowledge that, but also find strategies to calm your child and to work with your child, or even for yourself, inshallah. There's some thoughts in the articles about it. Good sleep, can't emphasize that enough. That's number four. Number five is some of your students, your children, maybe fell behind on their learning last year. They weren't able to do certain things. They weren't able to focus on certain things. So that's going to be a challenging part as well. There's an article to help your child, how you can help them catch up if they've have missed learning and those kinds of opportunities. So that's something to be mindful of. And lastly, and most importantly, there's much else to be shared, but I'm just keeping this brief, is taking care of yourself as parents. Our children do not care much about, at least in my experience, they don't care about, as much as, they don't care as much about material things as though how we treat them, if we say to them with a smiling face, if we treat them with respect, we have a regimented, calm attitude about things that are happening in our lives, or just about the disarray around in terms of COVID and misinformation and a whole bunch of things, right? So if we don't take care of ourselves, it's difficult. We can't pour from an empty cup. If our cup is full, then not only can we enjoy from it, we can share it with others too. But if this thing was empty and I'm like, oh, where's my coffee, or where's my it's not fun. So whatever that is for you, if that means your solid routines of praying Fajr on time in the masjid, if that means religious actions about prayer or fasting or dhikr or gatherings, all of those are good. Or working out, as much as you can. I'm not a parent, and I don't think I can empathize with being a parent. So it's very hard for me to imagine how to make the time, but I know as parents, you guys make the time. So I believe that you all will be able to do that, inshallah. So again, I'm accessible to you for anything. Please feel free to reach out to me directly. and or indirectly for anything that I can assist with. And I'm looking forward to working with all of you through the school year. We'll be doing some workshops and other things as well, inshallah. But with that, I'll stay in touch, and please feel free to email me anytime. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.